Hey, it's Topher Essex, and I'm back. Hey, real quick, while I had it on my mind, I wanted to do another, just a little tips and trick video. I want to talk about cleaning your brushes. I have a lot of brushes, and when I paint with a lot of brushes. It's nothing for me to have 3 or 4 brushes going on at once, and generally I try to have one brush for each color, so however many colors I got going on is usually how many brushes I got going on. Here, when I'm in SoCal, my brushes dry quick, causes me to it forces me to work faster. It's got its good and its bad points, but it's important to have a good selection of brushes. I use everything from just bristle brushes to some much finer brushes so I can cut some fine lines with, and of course scrubbers and sponges and all kinds of stuff. I really like these brushes here. These are cheap brushes, but I buy them because I go through a lot of them. I get these at a popular craft store. I'm sure you guys will recognize them. I'm not going to plug them. A 3-pack of these for $5. Come in 3 different sizes, and I really like these bristles, and I can tell you that I abuse my brushes beyond belief. I really do, and these hold up, and I like that. I like this brush, this synthetic material, whatever this is that they make the brushes out of on this particular brush. I really like it. It's skinny, but it's got a wide profile, and I like it. So I painted my first 150 paintings with just these brushes, so that's all I had. So now I've got a pretty big selection of brushes, and I even have some other tools that I break out every now and again. So knives, same thing, good selection of knives. I go through them all the time. I've got some bigger knives when I do some bigger work. This is one of my favorite knives, as you can tell. It's been used the most. Buckets of water. I keep a 5-gallon bucket of water down by my feet. That's where my dirty brushes go. It's real easy to swish them out, wipe them off, and continue using them. And then I have a smaller bucket up here on my counter so that I can drop my smaller brushes and knives and stuff in there. If I drop my knives in the big bucket, they sink to the bottom. So, but what I want to talk about though is cleaning your brushes. I add a little dish soap. Doesn't really matter what kind. I like Dove. This is not Dove right now, but I put about a capful in a 5-gallon bucket. It's real similar to like if you're washing a car. That's what we used to use, dish soap. So, but I mix that up and I bring the water up to the top level, and when I'm using my brushes, they go in the soapy water. When I'm done, they stay in the soapy water. I keep my brushes in the soapy water for days at a time before I clean the water. When I do clean the water though, I take them out to the grass, rinse everything out, put them back in the bucket with the water and the soap, swish them around one more time, and then pull them out and let them dry. That way, anything that's left on there will not dry hard. There is just nothing worse. I can't tell you how many hundreds of brushes that I've lost just because they didn't get cleaned good enough. So I'm not very good at cleaning my brushes, but I do the best I can. So anyway, that's what I want to do. Tips and tricks, paint brushes, cleaning them, keep them clean, and don't worry about expensive brushes unless you're doing watercolors. Watercolor is really the only medium where you need to have super expensive brushes. Acrylic paintings, you've seen me, I've only made a few videos now. You've seen me use everything from a sponge to a paper towel to my hand. I mean, that's just, you know, I use all kinds of different tools, and it's important to it's important for me to have a lot of tools at my disposal because I'm not real sure where I'm going next. So anyway, thanks, won't keep you too long. Peace out. Have a good time. Website www.topheressex.com. Check out more of my videos on YouTube and subscribe if you care to. Thanks. Bye.